Hello, baseball fans. Can you believe it? We are 2 weeks away from this. The postseason is upon us. We're down to the final 2 weeks of this crazy baseball season, and a lot changed. I said it would. I said it would change. And so let's not dilly-dally any longer. Let's talk about the postseason picture heading into the final 14 days of the season. We have a slight change to the top three in the American League. Something looks a little different. Well, the East, that hasn't changed, unfortunately. The East is still led by the Blue Jays, and it's a 4-game lead now. The 2 weeks left, Toronto has a magic number of 9, meaning they're most 9 wins away from winning the division. It's not the Central. It's definitely not the Central. Detroit still leads that division and pretty much is going to lead it. They're going to end up winning it. Their magic number is, I think it's 7. I think it is. But the lead is dwindling. It's now down to like 6.5 to over Cleveland. So I wonder what changed. Oh, there it is. Seattle. The Seattle Mariners are leading the American League West by 1 game with 2 weeks left. It's the first time since June 1st that Seattle's in sole possession of first place, and they are closing in on they could be closing in on their first division title in 24 years. Their magic number to get that, 11. So I know it's the wild card pitcher. But as a Yankee fan, I just can't help but love seeing the Yankees lording on top of the 2 biggest cheaters in baseball, the Red Sox and the Astros. But that is the wild card pitcher entering the final 2 weeks. The Yankees still holding on to the number 1 wild card position, which is a home field position. The top wild card gets home field in that wild card series against the second wild card, which at the moment is the Red Sox. Red Sox hold that spot. They're a game ahead of the Astros. The Astros slid behind the Mariners in the AL West, and they are barely hanging on to that last spot. I think it's a 2-game lead over Texas, I believe. Oh, and get this. Starting today, Rangers and Astros, they play each other. That's in Houston, though. Of course, after that series, Mariners, Astros in Houston. That's on the weekend of September 19th. So September 19th, 21st, that's the big 3-game set between Seattle and Houston, and that could pretty much determine who's going to end up winning that American League West. But for now, that's these 3, Yankees, Red Sox, Astros, those are the wild cards at the moment. Oh, and my fellow Yankee fans, for those wondering, our magic number to get in the postseason, it's 8. The National League's top 3 hasn't changed, but there are some congratulations to be given out. Congrats to the Brewers and the Phillies, as both of them officially clinched spots in this year's postseason. The Brewers were first, getting in on September 13th, while the Phillies clinched a day later on September 14th. Of course, the next step for each of these 2 teams is win the division. The Brewers still have a good-sized lead in the NL Central, and their magic number to win the division is 8. The Phillies actually had a chance to lock up the East on Sunday, but didn't do it. But they still can do it as soon as today. Their magic number is only 1. They are 1 win away from doing it. As for the other division winner, the Dodgers, they're still in a tight race with the Padres. Their magic number to win the West is 10. They are 10 wins away from doing it. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting next few days. The the Dodgers and Phillies play each other in a 3-game set starting tonight. The National League wild cards stay the same, but they almost didn't. Funny thing. For a few brief hours on Saturday, September 13th, the New York Mets were behind the playoff line. Yeah, it's true. The Mets have been losing badly. They had lost 8 in a row. That streak ended on Sunday. But for a brief bit that Saturday, the Mets were actually behind the playoff line. The Cubs and Padres are still 1-2 in the wild card race, but the Mets moved back up top on Saturday and picked up a game on Sunday. They have a game and a half lead over. They have a game and a half lead over the Giants, and of course the Giants, Diamondbacks, and Reds. They're all closing in. They all have a good shot. There's 2 weeks left. It's going to be a crazy wild card race, and it's just going to be a hell of a journey for these teams in the final 2 weeks. And that is a look at the postseason picture, and it's going to be a real crazy final 2 weeks. So all I can say is seatbelts fastened. We're going down to the wire. So if you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. My story on Vocal is right. The link is right up there. Check it out when you can. And when it comes to baseball, I will be back. I'll have another video next week getting you ready for the final week of the season. So stay tuned.